Guten Tag! I am the Bane. Yeah, I am here to review claps the toys. Yeah, I have done the research on the IMDb of the Banes, and I know that he was played by the Arnold in the movie The Batmans and the Robins.
No,
I know these because I have reviewed the internet, the IMDb.
No, yeah. that's right franchise. Wrong.
Yes, you are. You do the thing that flies with the blades.
I hate my life.
You're a funny guy. That's why I'm going to kill you last.
Hey boys and girls, get ready for an all-new toy review with Devall and my best puppet pal, Puppet Devall! Games and kids.
Hey guys, welcome to an all-new toy review starring me, Devall, and my buddy, Bane.
Yeah, I am the Bane. I will be breaking the Batmans and then eating strudel.
Wrong character.
I am here to break. Actor. Clap. You're back.
I mean, it's the right film, but it's the.
Yeah, see, I am the good co-host. I have done my research. Yeah.
That's not even an Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's like.
What? He is from Switzerland or Norway or something? Yeah! The 900 years you don't look as good. You don't. Wait, no, that's probably not right at all.
No, that's not right at all.
The settings on this thing is very finicky.
Me and this one is we're back for an all new toy review, and this time we're actually going to take a look not only at a new Lego item that we haven't got a chance to take a look at before, but we're also going to take a look at a internet service that actually rents Legos.
The internet, that is where I learned to speak like the Bane. Yeah. Oh.
That must have hurt.
A little bit, yeah. My nose is very clamped.
So, you may be asking yourself, an internet service that actually rents Legos. Well, that's odd. That's weird.
That does not sound very sanitary.
But there is a company out there called Play, P-L-E-Y, Play.com, and they're actually we actually call them the Netflix for Legos. And it's actually an internet service where you pay month to month, and there's 3 different levels that you can pay for, and basically they'll, depending on what level you're paying for, they'll send you a Lego set in the mail that you can put together, you can play with, you can have fun, you can keep it as long as you like, and then when you send it back, they'll send you another set, and then you basically create like a queue of Lego sets that you want.
Like the mischievous entity from this world. No, it's French. What the heck? Why am I speaking with this outrageous accent? This thing is completely messed up.
So, Play.com.
Are you messing with the settings?
It's in your closet. Why am I messing with the settings?
I don't know why you would be messing with my settings. Zoot-a-laws!
Now you're the chef from Little Mermaid.
I don't know. This is crap.
Les poissons, les poissons.
It's that you would think that.
Do you love to chop and to serve little fish?
I do, actually.
Play.com.
Really?
Can I continue?
No.
Play.com, actually. It's kind of cool. Like I said, you create a queue line of up to 30 sets in your little private queue, personal queue, I should say. And depending on where it sits and what they have in stock, they'll send you a new set. Like I said, you get to keep them as long as you like. You can return them, and then when you return them, they'll send you a new set in the mail. It's pretty cool, actually. And the Play.com, actually, they show up in these awesome boxes. As you can see, they say Play.com on them. They're pretty cool. This is what, depending on what Lego, you'll get a different size box in the mail, but this is the box we got for the Lego set we're going to take a look at today. And as you can see, it's pretty, it's it's reusable, and that's the cool thing is you just put the Legos
Yeah,
back
it
in this
is
box.
blue. It is blue. It is a very blue box.
It is. It's very baby blue.
It's very baby blue.
And of course, you can hashtag when you build your sets. There's a hashtag love to play, so you can have play. You know, make sure they know that their stuff's getting hashtagged and whatnot. The web address is on the side there. It's a pretty nice little box though. It's pretty cool. Of course, the mailing address out here, it'll be replaced with one that's inside. What do you say we open this?
Yeah.
And we'll take a look.
Open the box.
Let's open the box and see what's in here.
Yeah.
And then we'll take a look at whatever Lego set's in here.
Get to the box opening.
And then at the end, we'll tell you a little bit more about Play.com and what it entails and how you can go to Play.com and start up your own Play account and get your own Lego sets every month. So let's open this box.
Yeah.
Let's take a look and see what's inside.
Tuma.
Now you're back to the right.
It's finicky. Yeah.
All right, so your box from Play.com comes in this really cool. I mean, it's hard to tell that, you know, you'd be safe to guess that it's from Play. I mean, it says Play right up here in the big letters there, and a little Lego brick down here. Of course, the Play.com, all the shipments come in these type of boxes. These are recyclable boxes, but they're recyclable because you use these boxes to send your rented Lego sets back to Play.com. So, of course, let's open this up here. Inside the top of the box, there's some little directions for Let's Play, and of course, the Get New Set, detect everything, share, separate, return. So there's some directions on here, you know, to basically to you know, inspect your sets and make sure they're all there, share and have fun. To separate them all when you're done with the sets and put them back in the bags, and then you return them, and then you get a new set. So it's a constant cycle of renting, playing, returning, renting, playing, returning. For the money that's involved for the three different levels each month, it's not a bad, you know, you could, it's not a bad deal. You could get, I don't know, like, you rent a Lego set like us, you rent a Lego set, put it together, play with it, take it apart, put it back in the bag, return it, you get a new one in just, you know, in just a short time. So, pretty cool. Inside here, you get a little list of stuff taped on the bag here. So you get a side here for parents that kind of gives you some words of advice and some instructions for parents, and then on the other side is the instructions for the kids. So some fun little tidbits there, and all the bags come wrapped in these kind of tissue paper, and there's a reason for that. Also inside the box, you can kind of see that you don't really need the bag to return it because it's got a little thing in here that says pour bricks here, but it's recommended. Of course, they all come in these bags, which I'll show you. But inside is some nice little graphics and such, featuring some of the Lego pieces and different fun stuff. I think one of them down here says, I think he says, "My legs, where's my legs?" And it's pretty cute. And also in there, everything is already set up, so you get a return. Paid return slip that you just basically slip this over the postal slip there, and you would just put that on top of the box when you're all done, tape the box back up, set it on your porch or near your mailbox. The mailman will come and take it and return it. Now inside the tissue paper here is a little mesh bag full of Lego parts. Here, we're gonna hold on to this tissue here. I'm gonna wrap it back up, put that aside. Inside this box is a mesh bag, a zipper closed mesh bag, sewn to the front. Actually tells you, it gives you the UPC, and this is all for Play's picking. So this is how they pick the sets. But it tells you, of course, this is the Bat vs. Bane from the DC Universe Lego Superheroes line, and it's all, as you can see, it's all sewn on there, so it's not going to fall off. And inside the bag, not only do you find all the Lego pieces, but you also find the two instruction manuals for this set, and each instruction manual, of course, is instruction manual 1 and 2. So there's a little bit of building in here. It's a little harder this way, seeing as Play does not separate these back into their original kind of bag contents, which is fine. It makes building all that more fun because you can just, you know, spread all the parts out and go to town. But down here is in the corner here on each one of these is basically be a Play detective, and when basically and win a Lego set. And basically, what they need your help to make sure these sets are complete, that all the pieces are there. So basically, once you're done, you go on there and you tell them, you just kind of report the condition of your set and let them know, yes, it was complete and it was wonderful and whatnot. And you could win a free Lego set, which is pretty cool. So that is what you find inside your Play.com shipper box. Pretty neat. These mesh bags are really nice, and of course, Play disinfects all of their pieces. All their pieces go through rigorous disinfection. Disinfection. Good God, that's not even a word. Disinfecting process. That's better. So your pieces are 100% safe. They're clean. And they're ready for you and your kids to put together Lego sets. This is pretty cool. What say we build the Bat vs. Bane, or we'll take a look and see just what this little guy looks like when it's all together. All right, so the Bat vs. Bane set from Lego, which is one of the sets from The Dark Knight Rises, of course. It's an older set, but like I said, why not take a look at it? It's always fun to take a look at any of the Lego sets. But as you can see, it comes with a couple of different things. Of course, you've got the Bat here, which we'll fly backwards out of the scene here. We'll look at that here in a minute. And the camo tumbler, which we'll kind of hide that back there a little bit. And then you're left with Batman, Bane, and Jim Gordon, and a couple of barricades. We'll put those in. Let's take a look at the minifigures first. Of course, like I said, you get Batman, you get Bane, and you get Commissioner Gordon in his SWAT outfit. And these are really cool. These are really nice. Lego figures, of course, are always really nice. Let's take a look at the commish here, Commissioner Gordon. Now it comes with a little gun he can hold, a little high-powered handgun there he can hold in his hands. And of course, his upper body is decorated with the SWAT stuff there. He's got the SWAT on the front there and SWAT on the back, which is pretty cool. As well as he's got a lot of little pockets and stuff on a SWAT vest. That's pretty neat. Just a nice little graphic there. He's got one face here. If you take off his head, of course, he's got the first face here is just kind of a very serious looking face, and you can see he's got his little mustache there and glasses. If you turn his head around here, he's got a kind of surprised, almost it's kind of a scared face a little bit. So, but of course you can flip back and forth between those faces simply by taking the hair off and turning the head. It's pretty easy, pretty simple, just like all Lego figures. It's very cool. It's done very well. So it's pretty cool. Commissioner Gordon here. Bane here is a little different, unlike some of the other figures we've looked at throughout many Lego reviews. This figure doesn't actually have two different faces. Of course, the front half of his face is the Bane mask and the breather, and of course he's bald, so he doesn't have any hair. And then the back here is the back part of his mask, which is held onto his face. Pretty cool. His outfit here is reflected just like it is in the film. He's got a kind of a combat vest on here, which the front of it shows off the details really well, as well as the back. It's pretty cool. And Bane, just like in the movie, he's got a glove on one hand. It's kind of cool. He's got one little black hand and one little flesh covered hand there, so he's got a glove on one hand, just like he does in the movie. Pretty neat. Bane's pretty cool. And then we get our Dark Knight Rises Batman, who is very neat. The front of his outfit here has some great details there, which is pretty cool. Has some really nice detailing there. And then if you look underneath, we'll turn his cape around. The back of it actually has some nice detail and some normally you wouldn't have this kind of detail on a figure. You would just have the front. They wouldn't bother with the back because the cape would be, covering the back. But Lego is, well, Lego, and they detail the back there really nice. So that's cool. And then you've got a removable cowl here, which is cool. And the way this works is take it off, and of course you've got one Batman Bruce Wayne face that's kind of somber, kind of serious, and one where he's smiling a little bit. And you see this white bandana with the black lines across. That kind of looks like it's a bandana or something he would wear. This is actually comes into use on the cowl because this white section here actually becomes the white Batman eyes when you put the cowl on. So he actually has the white eyes because the eyes in the cowl don't match up to the eyes on the face. As you can see how close the eyes are to the mouth there. And when you put this on, of course, they have to be farther apart from the mouth in order to work. So that's why the face here has that cool little white head bandana there, headband on. head bandana. It's not a bandana. It's a headband, people. Your old friend Jason gets confused sometimes. He's getting old. Anyway, so you've got cool figures in the form of Batman and Commissioner Gordon and Bane, the monstrous villain Bane. Hello, Batman. Yes, Batman. Commissioner Gordon. Yes. I now give you permission to fall over. Yes. Some 3 cool little minifigures that come with the set, but minifigures out of the way. Let's take a look at the rest of the set here real quick. Let's put these guys over here. Of course, the set comes with 2 barricades, and unfortunately, whoever had this barricade set before me from play either whoever originally put this together did not put on the stickers for the barricades, or the actual barricade pieces were lost and play replaced them with these yellow pieces, of course, which is why the barricade stickers are gone. But these 2 pieces, when you buy this at retail, would have stickers that you would put on the 2 barricade pieces, so you'd have the 2 barricade pieces. Now, Bane's Tumbler, which is the camo colored tumbler, which is the camo colored tumbler. Good gosh, try saying that 3 times fast. It's a really unique Lego build. It's really well done. It looks really cool. It matches. I mean, you get the sense that this is the Dark Knight, tumbler. That's what this is, and it's just a different colored one. A couple of stickers on the front. You've got Bane's mask, both on the front of the car here and the top of the tumbler, which is pretty cool. You've got this flame shooting out the back here, out of the exhaust, and there's the really cool. Interesting design elements. Lego did a really good job designing this vehicle to make it look like it does in the film. Of course, you've got these panels here on the sides that kind of recreate the look and feel of the body, where it connects to the wheels, which is pretty cool. You got the fins on top here, which are nice, and these actually can pop up to reveal, by pushing those up, 2 finger-powered rockets. As you can see, they just kind of fire out of there with the force of your finger against it. You can fire these rockets, and the rockets can rotate down, so you can put the flaps back down. It's pretty cool. And then the top here actually opens up, so you can reveal the little pilot section here, so you can actually get your Bane figure. You get him in a seated position and slide him in there, just like so. And he doesn't really attach to anything in there, because the way he's got to sit in order for this thing to close. So, but you can see him through the window there. You can see him driving, and once he's in there, you've got a driver for your camo colored tumbler. There's also some guns on the side, which are just stickers, which are pretty cool. So there are there's some more weapons there on the sides as well. Pretty cool. I like I said, this is a really unique build that Lego did for the tumbler. It's really nicely done and looks really good. I mean, like I said, you can tell right off the bat looking at this. This is the tumbler. That is a Batman tumbler, and it's pretty darn neat. Now the Bat is the unique vehicle of this set. The Bat is really cool. There are some nice features to the Bat. All the joints here on the Bat, like the arm joints for the extra little engines here, and it also has some firing missiles here in the form on the sides here of the arms here, in the form the same thing as the tumbler. They're finger powered, but the arms here, as you can tell, you can see and you can hear, all the joints are ratchets, which means they snap into place. So you're not going to have a wobbly, bat once you get the arms right where you want it to. You won't have the arms flailing about. The sides here, so all the little flaps, like on the top, those are all ratchets in a sense. They ratchet into place, so those aren't going to fall. Same with back here. Same with the tail. You can hear that the tail snaps up and down, and the fins are just normal Lego fins. There's 2 little movable propellers. The propellers spin on the back here, which are pretty cool. One of my favorite features here is actually a feature that you won't see, but on kind of makes up the back of the spine of it. All of these are individually. You can move these, so they're all kind of individually articulated. Not that those ever really moved in the movie, but it's cool to have those. It's neat that those are there. You got an opening canopy here for Batman, which is also on a ratchet, so it does not just flip-flop open. A couple of stickers here. It's like a hair hanging on there. There were a couple of stickers on here. There's a Batman sticker on the front, as well as there is it's not a sticker, but there is a control panel in here. Let me see if I can get it. Inside in the build there is a little control panel with some nice details that Batman can control the bat, which is pretty cool. That's just snapped on the front there. And then with the canopy open, it's really easy just to take your Batman, get him in a seated position here. You just simply slide him in, lock him into place there, close the canopy, and you have a Batman flying your bat, which is pretty cool. This is another interesting build. LEGO did a lot of great, unique ideas when building these two vehicles for this set, where you've got the Tumbler and the Bat. Both of these vehicles are really unique. They're really cool. I loved the Bat in the film. I thought it was one of the coolest Batman vehicles that they ever created. There's one other little feature here. There's a little rope hanging down from the Bat, which is kind of cool because if you take, like, move the Tumbler again, you take your Commissioner Gordon and you can have him hold on to the little thing, and Batman can rescue Commissioner Gordon and fly him out of danger, which is pretty cool. And unfortunately, the rope just kind of hangs there. I mean, you could technically, hook it to the bottom so the rope's just not dangling there. But the rope pretty much just kind of dangles. It's the way the instructions show it. It just dangles there in place. Again, two very cool, unique builds from LEGO. Really nicely done. Some great details built into the models when they're all said and done. Some really unique use of the LEGO pieces. And I think if this is a set you can find, I've seen a couple places like, of course, you can go to play.com and sign up for your free, for a free 15-day subscription and put this set in your queue. And depending on how many of these sets they've got floating around, you could get this set to build, which is pretty cool. Or I've seen some stores now starting to kind of discount and clearance this set. For sure, I've seen this at clearance. So you might be able to find it a little cheaper than what it retailed for. I believe it originally retailed for, I think it retailed for around $49, $59, $99. I think I've seen it clearanced about $30, so about half off. But, keep a lookout. You can find, this set's still available in stores. You can still actively find this set, which is pretty cool. So there you go, guys. There's a look at the Bat, Bane, and his Tumbler, and Commissioner Gordon and the little barricades here. Pretty cool. Nice rounded set for The Dark Knight Rises for the DC Superheroes line of LEGO. Well, there you go, guys. There's a look at the Bat vs. Bane set that we got from Play.com. The Play.com service is pretty cool. It's really easy. Go to Play.com, Pley.com, and sign up. You can start a free trial, a 15-day free trial. There's 3 different monthly payment plans on there. There is there's a small, a medium, and a large. Which the small is $15 a month, the medium is $25 a month, and the large sets are $39 a month. And of course, with the small memberships, you can only get the small sets sent to you. With the medium memberships, you get both the medium and the small sent to you. And if you sign up for the large sets, there's a cat down there near you. If you sign up for the large sets, if you sign up for the large sets, you get the large, the medium, and the small sets you can put in your queue and have them, depending on which ones are available, sent to you. And of course, the sets are all different. The small sets, the Bat vs. Bane is one of the medium sets. Just to give you an idea what the large sets entail, they have the Death Star. So the large Death Star.
Hello, I am the Defender. I sit on the Death Star.
The Millennium Falcon is one of the sets, the large sets they have.
I am the Han Solo. I fly the Millennium Falcon.
It's not. I don't want to try. But Play.com is really easy. You just go have a parrot kick.
I live in the village. Yubba nub.
Did you just say nub?
No, I said yubba nub. It's a completely different thing. You should learn to speak other languages.
Stopping up your breathing points. Poor thing. But Play.com very easy. Kids, get your parents, go check it out. Parents, check it out for your kids. You all right there? Goodness. Wow, that one was harsh.
That's wrong.
Wow.
127 people!
Sorry.
Oh,
The set itself, the Bat vs. Bane, of course, is very cool. The Bat, the Bat vehicle itself has a lot of neat moving parts on it. All kind of ratchet joints on there. So once you move one of the gun arms into place, it's not going to move on you. The Batman vehicle, of course, Batman comes with it. The vehicle itself is really nice once it's all put together. I love the little hanging rope that Batman can hang on the back of. That's kind of cool. And of course, comes with the two little barricades. Comes with a Commissioner Gordon, and then of course Bane and the camo styled Tumbler from the movie that Bane of course steals Wayne Tech and the little Bane minifigure in there. Both vehicles are really cool once they're all put together. Once they're together, and they're really neat. It's a really cool set, and I'm really glad we had a chance to check it out. And of course, going back to the Play service, and of course, all of your pieces and all your sets show up in this mesh bag. The only problem we had, and now the sets were complete, there were no missing pieces, and of course, if there is a missing piece, you can contact Play.com, and they can either replace those pieces or have you send that set back. They'll replace the piece. They'll either send the set back to you, put it back in your queue, and send it back to you eventually, or they'll send you another set. The only issue I had, the only problem we had with the Play service so far is the fact that the instruction manuals that showed up, and of course you saw them, I didn't notice it when we did the close-up, but I noticed it as we were putting the sets together, the instruction booklets are actually for the wrong set. The instruction booklets that are enclosed are actually one of the Superman, the Man of Steel sets from Lego. Yeah. So both of these actually don't go to this, and luckily I was able to go to, I think it's LegoBrick.com, who has a running kind of a nice section of instruction booklets, and I was able to find the booklet for these to build these. But that was the only issue, and you may run into that issue from time to time, but Play's customer service, their website is really good about once you get a set and once you've kind of gone through it and made sure it's either all there or what it's missing, you can go to their website, you can click on, you can tell them what the sets are missing, so it's really good. It actually is a cool service. A lot of people are kind of going, why would you want to rent Legos? Well, for me at least, I don't have to have them around for this one because they go missing. And I don't have the space to keep a lot of Lego sets. I'd like to review and like to look at a lot more, but I don't have the space down here to keep Lego sets, and I hate to put them together, break them down, put them in a box and store them. That's kind of silly to me because I love Lego. I think they're cool, but this is a nice way to for somebody who's short on space, who really wants to build Legos and really loves it, to get them to build them, put them together, and have fun with them. So that's really cool. I think it's a great service. I think everyone should kind of give it a try. Do the 15-day free trial, see what happens, see what you get, see what you think. We like it. We enjoyed it. I thought it was a really good service. Yeah. Well, there you go, guys. There's a look at not only Play.com, the service, but also the Bat vs. Bane set from Lego, which is pretty cool. Did you kind of put your mask back on there a little bit? You tried, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, I am the bird. Murder Schnitzel, and so forth. It's not a tumor. Get to the chopper. Thank you very much. This is very nice. Keep playing with your toys.
Keep playing with your toys. That's Darth Vader. This is Bane. Hello, Batman. Keep playing with your toys, gang. Okay. See you next time, guys. Unbelievable.
Get to the chopper.